afternoon. My name is Steve. You're going to say good afternoon, Steve, and then I'm going to call you by your name. Everybody say good afternoon, Steve.
Why are you here?
So I hate all the cuts unilaterally just across the board, and I'm not for the privatization of schools. I'm a public high school teacher, so I don't love this whole voucher system that they're pushing.
What's your mood?
Oh, it's been terrible since the election. It's been very difficult to be a parent and a teacher. So I have kids in college, and they're getting their research grants pulled. So it's affecting regular middle-class families where I am.
What you here for? Oh, wait. There's rules at a rally. For this first one, y'all got to yell back, yeah. Let's try it. Ready? Yeah! All right. The left side got...
So, here we are again. I was elected in 2020 when the pandemic hit. Trump was president. It seemed like there was ICE raids all over. Our county. And then it feels like deja vu, like we're here again. But this time, I feel like we're more prepared and ready to fight. And it's ironic because Steve, the first speaker, is my old principal, and he always told me not to fight. But now, is it okay now?
I was his old principal. It's a small, Elon Musk has got to go.
That's right, keep that energy up. So, here in Hudson, we've been dealing with a lot of the effects of the Trump presidency. We recently met with a youth organization, myself and the mayoral aide, Justin Weaver, here in the front. And there was 3 Spanish-speaking girls in the front that I could tell had questions for us. So I kept saying, if you want to ask your question, ask the question. But they were so nervous that they didn't ask the question. So when all of the students left, they came back to my office alone and they said to us, are you guys going to protect us, and what are we going to do when our families have to face ICE? And right then and there, I knew that all politics is local politics. And we have to do whatever we can to protect every individual in our city. And that's what we're going to do. So as my former principal said, this time we're allowed to fight. So thank you, everyone, and thank you for coming.
Why do you think most people are here?
I think people are feeling that their way of life is being destroyed, really, by what's going on right now. I think they're thinking about the future of their children and their grandchildren. And, I think we're here for democracy.
Maybe it doesn't pay the hospitals and physicians so much.
$3 trillion. No. And they want to take the billionaires.
No way.
So I say, keep the matter of providing health care for people who need it. Well, that hospital's going to close. Well, CMH is one of the largest employers in Columbia County. What happens to that hospital close?
Lay off our Medicaid! Lay off our Medicaid!
Ready? Let's try it one more time. Ready?
America is no king's road.
Go back!
Fight back!
Get back! We need to keep fighting. We need to fight back. You need to stand up and let them know. Take their hands off your Social Security, your Medicare, Medicaid. Stand up. Thank you. Trump's a dirty crook, you know.
Trump and Musk have got to go.
We're sick of this daily lying show.
Trump and Musk have got to go.
In less than 2 months, we have been consumed by the most mean-spirited, divisive, amoral administration of our lifetimes, maybe ever. It's outrageous. As a mother and as a new grandmother, this behavior truly flies in the face of everything I was brought up with and everything I taught my children and hope to teach my grandson. $1 billion in local food purchasing.
What's going on, Hudson? How we doing, Hudson? How we doing, Hudson? Brenda, thank you for your friendship, for your passion, for your love, to all the indivisible groups, to the Columbia County Dems, to all my colleagues in government. Status quo is broken.
Yeah.
It was a hard 48 hours. I want to be clear about something, though. Damn near every single member of the House, virtually everyone in our House of Congress, all of my former colleagues, every one of them said no. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Let's hold on to those folks who can make difficult but necessary decisions, who can display moral courage in a time of moral darkness. We did not have to be here. Let's be honest. We didn't just find ourselves in this position, woke up one day and said, oh my, how did Trump get back? The status quo is broken. We need to elevate the bar of what we expect from our leaders, because that's the only way I can comprehend how in the hell someone so morally bankrupt as Trump could ever find his way back into the White House. It shouldn't have been an option. A no-brainer. So how? Where is the alternative vision? Where we stand up for the less fortunate in a real, robust, and bold fashion, in a populist fashion, in a fashion that's dedicated to economic freedom and economic security. Yes, no matter your race, your religion, your sexual orientation, it doesn't matter. We're all trying to make a living here in America. And a lot of folks, whether they're white, black, and brown, are catching hell. And here we are with a man in the White House and a group of billionaires who can give a damn about those who are economically being exploited and have been exploited for decades. When 2/3 of our country are living paycheck to paycheck, that's economic exploitation. When 1% of our country owes more wealth than the entire middle class, that's economic exploitation. And that's been happening for far too long on far too many people's watch, if we're being honest. This is a moment of accountability, people, across the political spectrum. And it's damn shameful that we had to get to this point to fully appreciate it and comprehend it. But we're awake now, aren't we? I hope so. This crowd right here, this energy right here, tells me that people are waking up and are going to demand and expect more across the board. You know, I was watching a news story a couple of days ago that literally broke my heart. We got any veterans out here? Thank you. Thank you, veterans. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So why am I watching a news program where I'm seeing veterans having to receive letters from the Trump administration saying, you know that housing we got you? The grant dollars that we're going to use to make sure you're not out on the streets and homeless after you serve this country with great dignity and respect. You know what? Those grants you got, can't count on them anymore. Is that the America we want to live in today? No! We're talking about our veterans here. Our veterans. these guys call themselves patriots. In that same story, hold on, in that same story, there was a woman suffering from some disabilities. She has a son who has autism. She's been struggling for a while, trying to find a home. I know why I'm standing here. I know how I got here. I know what it took to make sure that all of us, no matter how we look, no matter our background, no matter the religion we practice or the sex, or whatever you are, whatever, if you're American, if you're a human being, we love you. We fight for you. We believe in freedom. We believe in equality. We believe in compassion. We believe in truth. We believe in justice. We believe in tolerance. We believe in inclusion. We believe in community. We believe in democracy. I don't care if you're a Republican, a Democrat, or independent. If you're a human being, if you're a New Yorker, if you're an American, I know this resonates. I know it resonates. Democracy is a moral endeavor. Never forget that. Democracy is a moral endeavor. And the fact of the matter is, it's not the case anymore. There's a whole crop of individuals who've emerged who seem fit on tearing all that down. But I want to say something to the question that was just asked. What are we going to do about it? Well, let me tell you what we're going to do about it. How the hell do you think we got where we are in the first place, sir? What did it take to put us here? Revolution. It took the people to show up. It took the people to vote. It took the people to march. It took the people to be civilly disobedient. It took the people to fight. It took all of us every single day. There's not going to be a panacea. There's not going to be a cure-all. It's not going to fall out of the sky. The people have to get behind good leaders who have moral courage, who will stand up and call truth to power. That is what it will take in this moment of accountability. We have to fight. We have to fight every single day. You have to show up every single day. And not just vote, but vote obviously is very important. But show up and hold your elected officials accountable. You don't like what they do? Throw them out. You like what they do? Put them in. That is what democracy is. Democracy is that. Do not let the anger and the frustration and the dispiritiveness get in the way of what you can control, your agency. You can look to all of us who are in Congress, out of Congress, all these so-called leaders. But the fact of the matter is, we're here because of you. The people put us in these positions. So the people have the ability to take us out. That we are in New York. Okay, this is one state in a beautiful country. And New York has always been at the forefront of progress in this country. We've always been. Whether it's labor rights, LGBTQ plus rights, the founding of the NAACP, environmental movement, New York, immigrant rights, women's rights, women's rights, women's rights, Seneca Falls, all of it. Seneca Falls, all of it. We've been at the forefront here in New York. So I know it hurts right now for a lot of you New Yorkers who are trying to wrestle with where the hell we are and who we are as New Yorkers in this moment, at this time. I understand. I'm a New Yorker. I get it. I get it. We need to step up and lead here in New York and across this country. There's a reason why the Trump administration has got a bullseye on New York, because it knows what we represent. We are the epicenter of multi-religion, multiculturalism, multi-ethnicism. We are the epicenter of tolerance and inclusion. This is New York. This is who we are. And so now more than ever, we must step up and we must fight as New Yorkers. Do that and fight with all your heart and do it with love, not hate. Not hate. I know there's anger. I know there's frustration. I get it. Righteous indignation is what we need right now. Not hostility, not hate. Righteous indignation and love. Love. Love hard. a strong, commanding love, an unwavering love, an unconditional love. And with that love, we can unite and we can overcome and fight this together. I love every single one of you, and God bless every single one of you.